I think, personally, one thing I care about a lot, I care about people more than anything, but one issue I care a lot about is environmentalism, ecology, climate change, and all of the related issues. And what bothers me, my rant would probably be about living in a place like Wilmington, which I really love more than almost anywhere, probably anywhere I've ever lived, including my, hometown and everything like that. But it bothers me when people take for granted the natural environment we have here, which is beautiful and irreplaceable, and people come from thousands of miles just to be in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And when I see people who are thoughtless, or some issues like trawling and overfishing and other sort of environmental destruction, that's my pet peeve, my serious disturbance. And I really, I think people have made it political, and I want to educate them on how it really doesn't matter. It's not political. It's really about like our birthright and the one we're trying to pass on to people who come after us.
Yes.
And I think the best remedy for it is definitely education, but it's getting out there, because when my students or people from out of town come and I take them out on kayaks or paddle boards on the marsh, or we go take the boat out to Masonboro Island, they think, I've never seen anything like this. And it's almost better than any argument or any white paper that you can say about how you should try to support the environment. It's if you get them out there and they see it and they fall in love with it, and then they want to. And then they want to try to preserve it. And they don't want to do the thoughtless things that damage it.
And what are some of those thoughtless things that they're doing out there?
Trawling is a big one, and fishing in the estuaries, which North Carolina allows gill net fishing in the estuaries. So that's a big problem. But then it's also overdevelopment along the coasts. And we have a big problem with rising sea levels. And North Carolina is preferring to bury its head in the sand and keep insurance rates low and sort of ignore climate change. I think that is a big problem that cannot last. I think it's one of the biggest problems of our era and our age. And so the remedy is education and immersion in it. And I think people will come around, at least in this kind of area.